Hello everybody and welcome to my 2026 Lolita Wardrobe Tour. I have not done a wardrobe tour since 2024. I have a lot of stuff because right now I am trying to downsize my collection because it would take the entire month of January, if not more, to document everything. I think this year I'm going to focus on a very small portion of my wardrobe. This year I decided to highlight my Baby the Star ShineBright and Alice in the Pirates collection. So I think I'm going to start with some of the small stuff. So let's get started. So recently I finally got my shelves set up, so I have the majority of my stuff organized now. So I think I'm going to start with some of my, kind of doesn't count, but sort of does, my handmade accessories, but they were made from salvaged, legit brand materials. So I do actually have two of these. They're actually hair clips. For my com's 10th anniversary, we had, unfortunately, it did happen during the pandemic, so we ended up doing an online Zoom meet. We did put together gift bags with a bunch of stuff that we made exclusively for the com, including some handmade accessories that I made, with my Baby the Star ShineBright ribbon collection and salvage charms that I had purchased over the years. I do have two of these, but I recently wore one of them and I don't know where the other one is, so I only have the one to show. They're not really cute, so. I also have a small collection of handmade necklaces made with salvage materials. So technically I have three, but one I gave to my daughter and I have no idea where that is. But here is one with the Alice and the Pirates charm, and it's like a choker. And this one is slightly longer, but still a short length, and it is made with another Alice and the Pirates salvage charm. Yep, these are the two that I have, and the third one that I have is almost identical to this, except for it is a baby charm. Alright, now we're going to move on to actual baby accessories. So this one is a set of earrings that I got a long time ago. Unfortunately, I lost the matching earring. So it originally was, one was a key and the other was a lock. But yeah, I can't find it, so I'm really sad. So this kind of just lives alone in my jewelry storage, hoping that one day I will find it, or alternatively, it would be very awesome if I found another one and then I could actually wear them again. I guess worst comes to worst, if I eventually do find a replacement pair, then I can just sacrifice that one and make it into an accessory. Next up is my two Alice and the Pirates wallets. So why do I have two? In 2018, my husband and I made a trip to San Francisco where he later on proposed to me. But while we were there the day before he proposed, he took me to the Baby the Star ShineBright store and he let me go on a shopping spree. One of the things that he got for me was this Alice and the Pirates wallet. We ended up moving and I could not find this for the longest time, and I was so upset about it that a couple years ago I finally spotted this for sale and I bought it. It is definitely a lot more worn than my other one because, of course, I got this one new and this one was used, so you can see the peeling there. So I got this because I'm like, well, if I can't have the one that he bought me, at least I can have one like it, because it still reminds me of the events that led up to me getting engaged and now married. And yeah, so I got this, and then I found this one earlier this year when we finally moved for the millionth time and unpacked, and yeah, so now I have this one, and because it's in more used condition, I primarily use this when we go out, and I have my newer one that my husband actually got for me as a backup. I am also a huge advocate for owning and wearing bloomers, so here's my one pair of bloomers from Baby. They have really cute lace, cotton lace on it, and ribbons on the sides. These ones are short, so these are like my daily ones. So pulling some things from my closet for a moment before we get to there, I have amassed a collection of accessories from the Lolita Cygnes series. I have this really cute ring, the hairpin, the necklace, a headdress. It has cute little roses on it. It's faux fur, so I love wearing it in winter. It's really cute. The tote bag and the cardigan. It's so cute. I love this one. I used to have a friend that was obsessed with this collection, and because of them, I ended up becoming obsessed because it's so cute. I used to have the jumper skirt in sax, and then I later sold it to get the jumper skirt in black, and I had the matching head bow for it. Unfortunately, as I got older and had kids, I gained weight, and so I no longer fit it, and I was too scared because of the delicate material to attempt to alter it. I do think if I were to find it now for a good price, I wouldn't be afraid to have it altered, because I have some friends who are much more skilled seamstresses than I am. I would ask one of them if they were available to do a commission for me to get that altered. Unfortunately, I did not think about that at the time, so now the head bow and the dress are the only things that I'm missing from this collection, and the socks. I have never been able to find the socks, so I will put it here. If anybody sees the socks in black or white, please let me know, because I still do wear all this stuff from this collection with other dresses that are just plain black, plain white. I guess I'll sneak one angelic pretty dress into my baby wardrobe tour. This absolutely gorgeous Imikira print. I do have the matching head bow for this as well. The dress has the point toe shoes, lace, and the swan lace. So all of this stuff does go with this. And then also, like I said, with my plain non-print stuff, I actually have a Baby the Star ShineBright veil. I bought this originally when I was engaged because I really wanted to wear a full Lolita cord, and I was going to have a beautiful dress commissioned and wear this Baby the Star ShineBright veil. And then COVID happened, and then COVID baby happened. So unfortunately, I ended up being 9 months pregnant walking down the aisle. I ended up not being able to get a Lolita wedding dress. I got a traditional wedding dress. It was beautiful. I love it. Unfortunately, the dress that I was in love with did not match the color of my baby veil. I didn't wear it at my wedding, but I have worn it before in cords for like cons and stuff, because where else am I gonna wear like a big old Baby the Star ShineBright bridal veil? Some other things that I have from Baby is this beautiful scepter, and it has like a little butterfly on it, and I do have the matching crown. So this is the size of it. It's pretty heavy, so I definitely have to fasten it with a lot of bobby pins and clips to hold it to my head. Wigs are also usually required for this, so you could put the hair clips in with the wig hair wefts to keep it from sliding around. I always remember seeing cords with them in the Gothic Lolita Bible. When I had the opportunity to get them, when Baby was re-releasing them, of course I jumped on it. And I think lastly, for my jewelry collection, most recently, I got this Alice in the Pirates necklace, the chandelier, and then I got the matching earrings for it too. So they are quite heavy, kind of big. They are fun, and I like that I have a matching earring and necklace set. And then I guess I will pan up this way. I have the Baby the Star ShineBright cap that I've never worn. I do like to go camping and hiking, so I figure when the summer comes around again and you won't freeze to death from being outside, I will do that. And then I have a couple of items on my Usakumya clothing rack. I took this off of Usakumya. I have this purple witch set, and then the rest are some other brands. I did used to have a couple more from Baby the Star ShineBright, but I sold them because if I have to downsize, Kumi has to downsize too. Moving this way, I have some stuff over here of planned cords that I'm going to be wearing really soon, and I have some stuff in my sales pile, so I think I will touch up on these real quick before we get to the meat and potatoes. So I have this tulip bouquet skirt that I got in a raffle. Right now I have it on sale on Lace Market because I think, as much as I have black in my wardrobe, I honestly think I prefer this sax because this is the cord that I saw in the Gothic Lolita Bible English version that made me fall in love with this particular print. But this is the skirt. I did alter it to fit me. Along with the alteration with the leftover waist high fabric, I made some hair clips. So yeah, this is on Lace Market right now. I will put a link to my Lace Market in the description if anybody would like to help me tackle the beast of this overstuffed closet. I would greatly appreciate it. I have my Elizabeth jumper skirt, the black colorway. I already have the red colorway. I actually got this one first because I obviously need to make space. Clearly I need to make sacrifices. I will never sacrifice this. Gotta live my Momoko dreams. And also I would love to get this in the sax colorway, and I don't really need 3 colors of the same dress, so sorry black. I already have a bunch of black and white stuff. I can let go of you, but never the red. And I feel so bad because when I was talking about my Lolita Cygnes set, I totally forgot to include this cut sew that I have. It has really cute cross lace details, and it has the beautiful point lace detailing, sheer sleeves. Yeah, so I'm sorry that I forgot you. Okay, onto blouses. So this one is very similar to each other. I have it in black and white. They're pretty much the same blouse. They have the full bust shearing, the empire waist design, Peter Pan collar, chiffon flowy sleeves. The only difference is that the black one has heart buttons and the white has flower buttons. The lace is also slightly different. So the white, the lace is a lot longer. So you can see that the black is shorter. Even on the sleeves, while they both have the ribbon details and the lace at the end, you can see that the white lace is a lot longer and it has a rose pattern. The black is just a little more simple. It has dot pattern and is significantly shorter. There's more chiffon fabric here compared to up here. The chiffon fabric ends up here because it can be shorter because the lace is a lot longer. I definitely believe that these, whether they are bought secondhand or brand new from Baby themselves, they are very comfortable, and these are 2 of my probably most worn blouses, honestly. So if you're on the lower end of plus size like me and can fit in the measurements of the blouses, or even if you're not plus size but you're a little like top heavy like I have always been, these are great. They're super comfortable and they look great under a jumper skirt. I got this blouse in 2018 when I went to SakuraCon when Wonderwell and Moma Moitié visited Seattle. I bought this from the Wonderwell booth. I love the detailing on this blouse. I think it's really beautiful. It is great for wearing under a jumper skirt. I've also worn this over a skirt. I love a good like open neckline. Another thing that is so good I couldn't help but get it in 2 colorways is this Alice and the Pirates cut sew. But yeah, I mean, it's perfect for summer. It's perfect for skirts. I don't wear a lot of sweet anymore, but it's always good to have your one good staple sweet blouse. So this is mine. Again, plenty of shearing in the top. It looks great under jumper skirts. It looks cute with skirts. This one even has detachable sleeves, so you can wear it in cold and warm weather. I mean, I guess there's not much to say about this except it has a lot of cute details. Like there's hearts, heart trim, there's heart lace, there's heart buttons. Yeah, it's just a really cute blouse. This one is a new acquisition. It is the second to last thing that I got in 2025, and it is this totally peculiar but really cool. Oh, hold on. Let me tie it so you can see what it looks like in its full glory. So when I got this, is actually a kind of like yellow. It was definitely not this white. So there was makeup stains on this, so I decided to give it a good oxy soak, and lo and behold, it is not ivory, it is a pure white, which out of all the whites, I prefer this super bright white. But yeah, that was the shocker, and why it's important to please make sure that you are washing your clothes. Don't be nasty. So thank you to my friend who thought about me and sent me the link. I haven't worn it yet, but I want to wear it soon. I just haven't decided exactly what will match well with this. So if anybody has any suggestions, please let me know. Revolutionary Revolution, Flying Horse, or Flying Fuck. Yeah, so this was a dream piece, and I can't believe I got it. Again, I haven't worn this one yet either. Obviously, because it's short sleeves, it is probably not going to be worn till summer. Super excited to finally have this. My preferred color is the white one. But honestly, I am okay settling with this one because it's just really cool. And then finally, I'm going to go back to some Btssb ShineBright cut sews. Very similar in design, but completely different releases. So I have this one, clear buttons and beautiful heart lace on it. I got this at a swap for like $15 a couple years ago. So don't be sleeping on your local swaps. You'll get some great deals. I don't remember how much I spent on this one, but this one has heart buttons and heart lace, but it's a lot smaller. And it has the contrasting cotton on the bottom. Very, very similar, like similar vibes, but different colorways with slight variations. So there's the two of them. This one has puff sleeves, this one does not. And then the two sleeve differences there. Also the Pirates. Bolero. Yeah, super cute. It is, even though it's technically the gothic half of Baby, it's very cute. And I do wear it a lot with my sweet stuff and my casual stuff, just because the color just goes perfectly with my sweet stuff, which happens to be a majority of sacks. My two main colors are black, I have some red, and sacks. So the sacks works perfectly with my sacks items and also with my white and my black items that are more gothic leaning. But yeah, not much to say. It's just really cute. I love the ribbon details on the collar. Yeah, not much to say except it's just really cute, and don't be sleeping on Alice and the Pirates outerwear. My other bolero that I have is an older baby piece. It has this beautiful crocheted flowers on it and pearl details. There's even flower pearls and lace details on the sleeves. So, yeah, it's cute. Look, even on the back, it's so cute. I wish that brands still made stuff as detailed as this. Yes, I love the detail of the older pieces. It's just a really cool, unique item that I have. Oh, look, it even has a little flower button. I never even noticed that till now. It matches the overall aesthetic. Most of the outerwear stuff is, like I said in the last video, I'm not going to get into it. I'm just here to show off my stuff. So I have this jacket in the leopard print color and in the black. It comes with a hood. It's really soft. It's actually made out of rabbit fur. The hood is detachable. Okay, I need to put this one away because it's making me sad just looking at it. As the name implies, it has the Bolero closure in the front. It doesn't want to stay closed when it's on the hanger, but there it is. It has a collar and the detachable hood. Yeah, I've had this one for probably about a decade now, and I love it. It's soft, it's beautiful, it keeps me warm. Right now it is too cold for it to keep me warm. The other day it was -24. It blew my mind. It was so cold. I was like, why do people live here? But I grew up in the desert, so I don't know. So we're gonna go straight into skirts. I only have 3 that fit this category. The one that I've owned the longest is the Alice and Bambi print skirt in black And I've owned the OP before twice, both in the ivory colorway, and I really, really, really would love to one day own the shearing OP in black or even red. Honestly, it's so gorgeous. But until then, I have this beautiful black skirt. I did alter it. This is actually the first skirt alteration I ever did. I just used some plain back fabric to add the extra length that I needed in the waistband, regathered the skirt, and so it still has the original waist tie buttons and shearing and zipper and everything, so it looks pretty much identical to the original, except it's just a bigger size. Yeah, so I have this. It's so cute. They did re-release this a couple of years ago. They made it in color though, and kind of made the pattern a little more busy, which it is really cute, but honestly I do prefer the older, simpler version of this print. Next is Unico in Bloomland. Again, I did used to own this in the white jumper skirt and I sold it, but I got this past year. It is Unico in Bloomland in the black colorway. Honestly, this is one of those prints that I would potentially get if the price was right in every single colorway, just because it's so cute. Like, look at her. Isn't she the cutest? Again, I just used some extra black fabric to add to the waistband. It has all of the original shearing, waist ties, zipper, everything else. It's identical to the original, except it's just a bigger size now. Like with the Lolita Cygnes series, I sold my white Unico in Bloomland before I really considered major alterations outside of my abilities as an option for keeping items. I really wish I had kept it, but now I'm just on the lookout for the white jumper skirt again. And then last but not least, I have the newest Alice in the Pirates Chris print. I am an Egypt girl. I definitely had my ancient Egyptian, civilizations phase, and so it definitely felt like I came full circle when they released this print. I was afraid that the way that the design on the OP was, that it would be kind of a pain in the butt to have that altered to fit me. So I went with the skirt because I knew that the alteration would be simple enough that I could do it myself. And although I could have fit, that is to say, I was within the measurements of the OP, but the whole bodice design had me a little worried that even though my measurements fit, my proportions would make me not fit it. And I would have fit the jumper skirt, but I just did not really care for that contrast colored. Oh well, it worked out because I have this and it's gorgeous and now I can fit it, and it's just a really cool and unique print in general, and it's a theme that a lot of brands don't ever really gravitate to. And I know that there have been a few attempts in the Taobao world, and they're cute, but they weren't exactly my cup of tea. So yeah, that's this one. And I honestly, the thing that made me really want to go for it is this little Chris right here, Medjed Chris. Honestly, I really want to make a little costume to match my Chris pouchette, and then he can dress up as Medjed and we can wear our matching cords together. So now for my one and only OP that fits this category, it is this beautiful flocking print, fully shearing OP. It was actually originally a part of a lucky pack. I would love to get this in black, honestly, but the white is just so pretty and dreamy. It's hard to see, but there's actually some glitter still left on this print. It is quite old, so a lot of the glitter is gone. The flocking is still, like, honestly, quite well preserved on this. I don't really see any fading or any area on this dress where it's worn off. So yeah. Oh, it does have waist ties somewhere, but I feel like waist ties on full shearing stuff kind of look silly, so they live in my waist tie box. And also then I don't have to worry about the buttons getting pulled off when they're jostled around my overstuffed closet. So the flocking is only at the bottom and on this detachable bow, not on the bodice itself. Yeah, it's really cute. It's super comfortable. It's definitely something that's been on my wish list for a long time, and I was really lucky to find it recently on Closet Child earlier this year. Oh wait, I mean last year, because now it's 2026. I found it earlier in 2025. I can't remember if I think I got it around the time that I moved up here. I don't remember if it was before or after I left Washington. Yeah, it's a recent acquisition. So pretty. It has chandeliers, crowns, stars. It's just a really neat addition to my collection. I need to wear this more. It's so cute and comfortable. I don't know if I mentioned it before. I'm pretty sure I did, but it's so comfortable. And so lastly, we're going to get to the jumper skirts before I just do like B-roll of all the miscellaneous stuff. So this dress I got a couple of years ago, and it was one of the ones that I was searching for such a long time. It's so gorgeous. Like, look at all the lace and the frills and the ribbon, and it's velveteen. There's gold threading in it. Oh, it's just so pretty. There's not much to say about this one except I love it. And again, it's one of those pieces that if it popped up for a reasonable price, and I had money at the time in red and black, I would absolutely get this. This dress is just such a dream. If you didn't know, I definitely have an affinity for black and gold. But yeah, this dress is just absolutely gorgeous. And now I'm finally in a climate where I don't have to worry about if it's too hot for velveteen. If anything, it's more like, when is it not velveteen weather? This dress I actually got from a friend while I was in Arizona for Sabaton. She did not like the way that it looked on her, and it fit me, and it looks pretty cute. I don't normally do these longer length dresses because I'm not very tall. I'm on the tall end of short and the short end of average. So normally I don't particularly like the way that longer length stuff looks on me because I feel it makes me look stumpy. But because of the cut and because it's high-waisted, I believe that I can pull it off. Honestly, this print is really crazy. I honestly don't really understand what's going on. I know that it's supposed to be like a magician print, but it really looks like a trippy Alice in Wonderland magician nightmare kind of thing. Like, there's this crazy magician rabbit, and then there's this weird ass translucent clown, and there's playing cards, and then nothing says magician like a pentagram right on the boobies. So it's definitely kind of like one of Alice and the Pirates kind of, I don't really know what you were thinking when you made this, but it's cute when it's worn, and especially in this red colorway, it looks really neat. Honestly, like near the top, it kind of looks like lava. So I don't know if that was the vibes they were going for, but there's just a lot going on in this dress, and I love it. Oh, I guess there's a pentagram on the bottom too, you know, just because. But yeah, they also have like little tassels near the bottom. But yeah, it's really cool. I don't think I've ever really seen anybody wear this, so if anybody has any pictures of you or somebody else courting this, send it to me because I would love some more inspo on how to wear this dress. Another Alice and the Pirates is Chris's Hyaku Yaki something print. Of course, as y'all know, I love Wah and I love Chris. How can I say no to like this giant crazy skeleton? And then also, honestly, Ghosty Chris is honestly what really sold this dress for me. He's so cute. So the bow on here is detachable. So I definitely thought that I would not fit this dress based on the measurements when I got it, and I bought it with the full intention of having to alter it, but it came in and surprisingly it fits perfectly. This Higginbana flower clip was also released in that series, and I got it. It's really cute. It has a butterfly and the Alice charm detail. And I actually wore this with the Captain Chris ears and tail set all together for a fun theme cord this past Halloween.
The footage for my Miranda Stripe JSK crashed, but I just got this new dress this past year at SabatonCon in the raffle. I always loved this dress but knew it would always be too small for me, so when I got it this time, I actually commissioned my friend to alter it to fit me. It's such a lovely dress and I'd love to get it again in another colorway.
And my last Alice in the Pirates dress that I have is Vampire Requiem, the one, the only, long lavender. The lavender colorway was only included in the original release. They did have a second release later on, and then years after that they did have a special release of the long JSK, but only in the navy and the red, and it came with a cute matching headdress. But the only time they ever did the lavender was the initial release. And I would love to get this color in the short jumper skirt version. Unfortunately, I feel like it's impossible to find it just because this colorway was limited to the first release. I feel very lucky that I even have this, because I used to have this and then I sold it and then I regretted it, of course, and then I bought it again. I feel like I was super lucky just to find this again in the first place. One thing that I love about this dress is I always, even though it is vampires, hear me out on this, but I always think of Tuxedo Mask. Like, yeah, I know that there's depictions of the stairway down to the basement with the coffin, but I just can't get over that cape and the top hat, man. Like, tell me that's not Tuxedo Mask. It's literally all I think about when I see that. This dress is gorgeous and I'm so thankful to have it back in my wardrobe. I actually did get this several years ago, so it's been back in my wardrobe for quite a while. But for a couple of years there, I didn't have it, and it's just, honestly, it's so gorgeous. I don't really have much to say except I just like it, and I just like showing off my stuff that I love. I actually have the matching tote to this. Technically, I think it's a wine bag, but I use it as a tote bag. It's actually still in the garage downstairs. I don't know if I'll actually get around to showing you all of my bags, but just know that I have it for this one. It's a weird novelty item, and you know me, I like weird novelty items. The next item I'm going to show you is Bless from Michael. This is the special colorway exclusive to the Baby San Francisco store for their 10th anniversary. I am honestly really surprised that I saw it and it is still in stock in the web shop. I don't know why they haven't been able to sell it, because this was from like pre-pandemic. It did come with a matching headdress, and honestly, for someone that doesn't really like pink, this dress, it's gorgeous. I love it so much. The colors honestly make me think of like a sunset, specifically Arizona sunsets, because they always have like the most spectacular colors, and these are shades that I definitely have seen before. I do have this bow that perfectly matches this dress. It did not come with the dress. It came with a completely different random series. I saw it for sale and I bought it off the web shop, and it matches this dress perfectly, so it just kind of lives on this dress. So technically it's a separate accessory. I got this dress when they were selling it together as a set with the limited Akumakuya, and so of course I entered the lottery and I did win it. And I honestly, when I first got it, I was honestly only entering the lottery because I really wanted the Akumakuya. But I ended up unexpectedly really loving this dress so much. I did see a lot of people selling this dress right after the set was shipped out, because I'm assuming a lot of people like me bought it only because it came as a set with the Akumakuya and they wanted the Akumakuya. I'm just so surprised that it doesn't have as much love, because it's so pretty. So if you see it and you have the money, don't sleep on it. I don't even like mint, but man, this dress is just so good. It's gorgeous. And the final JSK that I have is this one with a really long name that I will never remember how to say it or how to pronounce it, but it is this gorgeous dress. I actually bought this. No. I didn't buy it. My husband bought it for me when we were at San Francisco. There honestly wasn't that many things that really called to me, and I originally wasn't even that big of a fan of this when it was first released until I saw it in person and saw how sparkly and glittery the fabric is, and there's actually like little gems on it, and it's so glittery and pretty. So when I saw it in person, I definitely loved it a lot more. I tried it on and it was done. I was sold. Yeah, I've had it ever since, and it has this big chandelier on it. Yeah, it's so pretty. I really like it. It's like one of those times where you can't really see all the details of an item when you're just shopping online. So whether it's at a swap or you're lucky enough to go into a store and see everything for yourself, you just can't appreciate how beautiful and detailed a lot of these pieces are. So just, oh, I love this dress. I love it because my husband got it for me, and it has a lot of memories, a lot of great memories attached to it, but it's just a really gorgeous dress in general. Again, I never see anybody wear this, and just like this other one from Baby, I don't know why it slept on, because it's just really good. And I think that's it for my talking portion of this video. I'm going to show video of all my accessories and some of the bags that I have right now. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, seeing my Baby and Alice and the Pirates collection. I don't know if I'm going to do any other wardrobe videos this year, and perhaps next year I'll only highlight another section of my wardrobe. I don't know if I'll have time to do any other wardrobe videos for this year. If you have any suggestions on what you would like to see next, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Now, on to the rest.